Hi Mark, difficult season for you perhaps on a personal level last season with the amount of game time. How are you feeling now you've got a new fresh season ahead of you and a new manager to play under?
Yeah, for sure. I think for me and for the rest of the team, it's not a good season, but this is the past. Now we are focusing this season. We work hard these two first weeks in Cobham, and personally I have a lot of energy because I know my qualities and I have energy and I try to show which is my qualities and I try to do all the best for this club because they want or they give me the opportunity to play in a top club, so I try to do my best for this club and obviously for my teammates and for the new coach.
Give us an insight into the new manager and how much of what you've found out about him in his first couple of weeks in charge.
Yeah, for sure. The first weeks are not easy. We work a lot and we run a lot, but I think this is an important because now the Premier League is very hard, it's very physicality, and we need to win this physicality because then obviously we have the quality to play. But I think the last season we don't stay in the same level because we try to do our best, but we don't arrive to the same level to the next teams. And I think the most important thing and maybe the first step is stay fit, and then start to play.
You say that the first couple of weeks have not been easy, but you said that with a smile on your face. Can you just give us an idea of maybe what the most difficult thing has been? I'm guessing it's been the relentlessness of the training.
Yeah, for sure, because we run a lot, we train double session a lot of days, but in the moment I'm not happy and I'm very angry. But now when I think we spend a good time because we see your teammates suffer, your teammates with pain, your teammates running a lot, and I think this is a good thing to create good relationships to help your teammates, and then we move this one to the pitch, and this is one of the most important things. Stay with your teammates, stay together, and run for your teammates because if you don't have this, it's impossible winning in this level.
Hi Mark, you arrived into last season and you were a big signing and a lot of people expected a lot, maybe it didn't go the way you wanted. I think the same for many other players as well, but how are you feeling going into the new season? Do you feel like you can maybe show your best level and also do you feel like you want to stay at Chelsea as well?
Yeah, for sure, I want to stay at Chelsea. I'm very happy here. I think it's not a easy season and it's difficult for, I think all the players need adapt one time to adapt, and then you move to a big club, you sometimes feel this pressure, and then if the result doesn't arrive, you feel more pressure, and obviously we are football players, but then we are normal persons as well. We have problems in our personal life, and sometimes the people need understand this, but this is part of the life, and these things can happen, and now we learn to these things to improve in the future, and I think I'm very happy. I have a lot of energy, and I'm very happy to stay here and try to do our best for the team and for this club.
Hi Mark. It feels like a very long time ago now, but you were obviously very close with Graham Potter, and I just wondered, when he left the club, did you speak to him at all? Have you spoken to him since? And what was that period like for you, having been so close to him?
I think for any player in the team, when the manager is gone, is a good situation. But for sure, it's the manager. But the players to play we are us. So if the team loses, is a problem. But it's obviously more easy gone one coach than 20 players. So it's not easy. But I think I speak with him and I text sometimes. We have Bruno as well here, and I have a really good relationship with him because he helped me a lot when I came to Brighton, and for sure it's not easy for everywhere, but sometimes is part of the life, and I think now he need to rest and find the new chapter, no? To improve, because for me I think they bring me the opportunity to play Premier League, and for me obviously a part of this season maybe the people he don't show his level, but for me he's a really good manager.
And you said on a personal note that the past is in the past, you look forward now. How do you get over that? What did you have to do this kind of summer or towards the end of last season to get over that and leave it in the past?
Yeah, I think is one of the most important thing is in all the players. I think is the confidence. If you have confidence, you feel like you are the same player, but with the confidence high, you are a top player, and with the confidence down, you are a player. So I work in this. I have one person I have to speak and to speak with my problems, and they have some details to improve this, to focus in the small details, to try to win confidence, and I think this is one of the most important things. And now is a new season, we have new players, new coach, so the past is the past, but now I'm focused, and obviously I'm very happy.
Hi Mark, over the last year and a half, the club, the squad has changed so much, so many players have left, so many come in. As a player, how difficult has that been to manage to meet new players, get to know them, build a real chemistry, and also saying goodbye to a lot of players as well?
Yeah, for sure, it's not easy, because last season we finished maybe the season with 30 players in the squad, and obviously it's not easy because only play 11, the rest 11 are not happy, and then it's difficult to live with these situations. And now a lot of players, we are big friends, they leave, but this is part of the football, we know, which is our job. And now the good thing is all the players stay here is because he want to stay here, and this is the most important thing. And all the players stay here is because he have energy to try to play for this club, to defend these colors. And I think it's the most important thing, because if you have energy, the quality is there. We have maybe a lot of young top players, and I think we have this energy to understand which is the situation and what is our objective in this season. We try to do a good season.
Did the squad at times feel quite split from the squad who were playing and in the squad and those who weren't being selected? It almost felt like a divide.
No, it's divide, but obviously the players to play they are more happy, and the players to not play is not happy. Is obviously it is not in Chelsea, it's in a lot of teams. But the problem is when the team doesn't win, it's not the same. It's difficult to stay happy. It's difficult to find the motivation, because the last 2 months is very difficult, because we obviously we try to win. We want to win. We want to obviously do our best, but the situation is not easy. We changed in one season 3 manager. In my case, I never lived this situation, so it's difficult. And I think we have a lot of young players too. For sure, he didn't live this situation, but this is part of the life. And I think all these things in the past we are don't enjoy, or we are feel more badly. I think it's better, because you feel more stronger in the future, and you learn to all of these things.
You all have a lot of left back options, obviously, on your squad. What is the impact of that increased competition?
We all the players we want to play, and I think we have a lot of, you say, left backs, but with the relationship, for example, one of the players I have good relationship in the squad is Chile, and we play in the same position, but we try to do our best for the team, and then the manager decide. So I think if the competition is high, it's better for the level of the team, and obviously we try to put the things difficult for the manager because when he need to choose, he choose the best option, and we need to be ready, because it's part of our job.
Hey there, Mark. Welcome to Chapel Hill. What have you been able to see and learn about this area since you've gotten here?
Not too much. No, but I see the stadium, and it's very nice, and the university is big. When I came here with the car, I see the university, and I think it's similar than when I watch films, High School Musical, and these films. So I'm very happy to stay here, and obviously to try to enjoy to these fans tomorrow came to the stadium.
Hey Mark. Last season, Graham Potter spoke publicly of shielding you from game time, and then when, of course, you did come back, you had a couple of outstanding performances. What was that time like for you, and were you glad to be a little bit protected from the Chelsea glare?
Yeah, for sure. With Potter, he tried to protect me, and obviously it's not easy when you try to do your best, but then the results are not there, because obviously all the players when he played, he tried to do our best, but then I have 3 weeks very good, and I think it's part of the life, and I enjoy a lot these weeks, because the people sometimes the people think you don't have the level, or you don't have the level to stay in this club, but then when I show this on and I play these games, the people watch. I have this level, and I think I'm very happy. Obviously, well, after the Dortmund game is maybe my best game with this shirt, because I stay the 3 weeks before I stay out of the squad, and then I start the game and I play really good, and the team go to the next round, and I think this sometimes all the people watch the game and say, it's easy play, but before you have a lot of work in the head with your family, because it's not only suffer your family, suffer your people love you, and I think this is part of the football. It's not easy, but I like this game, because the people know what is my level, and I try to do always with this level.
Could I just ask you about Moises Caicedo? I appreciate you won't know what the club is specifically talking about, but what kind of character is he? What would he bring if he does end up at Chelsea?
No, I think he want to come here. I read in the media a lot of times, but for me, I have really good relationship with him, because we play together in Brighton. He's a top player, he's a good midfielder, and if he came here, I think we have a top midfielder for a long time. Yeah, I understand. Yeah, I think it's good, because here maybe the best esport is not the soccer, and I think he came here to show and try to gain the fans and love football. Came here because obviously the fans to support Chelsea. There are not the best times in the games, because we play Premier in the afternoon, and so here maybe it's not the best time. And I think came here and stay with the fans and try to do our best to the fans, and I think it's really good, and for us as well, because we know a new countries and new cities, and I think it's a really good time. Yeah, it's very difficult for us. I'm a British boy now, and I suffer a lot, so we try to drink a lot of water and run a lot as well.
And you spoke earlier about the energy and kind of defending the Chelsea colors. How has that energy kind of changed? Has it changed in practices since Mauricio took over? And do you feel a different intensity in training sessions?
Yeah, the problem is now when you change the manager, we try to do our best, because he's new manager. He's a new era, so we try to do our best, and now Mauricio have the clear ideas. He show all his objectives and his key things to do, and I think we try to do our best, and obviously now it's precision, it's time to build, and maybe tomorrow we try to do our best, but it's our first game. We have a lot of new players, but we need to build up to be ready for the first game in the season.